You were at my side all along.
Hey, it's Chris Illustrates here with another video just for you guys to review From Software's Bloodborne: The Old Hunters DLC. Now, if you're a PS4 owner, this game is not a stranger to you. However, you may have stopped playing, which I don't blame you for, due to the sheer difficulty of this game. The Bloodborne games, like the other Soul games, you either love them or you hate them so much that you love it. This DLC is the one and only one that's going to be available for this game, as From Software focuses on finishing Dark Souls 3, and thankfully it is not a wasted effort, as this DLC actually expands the base game in a meaningful way. It is not wasted. You will not waste money spending $10 on it. To be quite honest, $10 is a value for what you get. What you get is several new weapons that expands the gameplay. What I liked is that they actually added alternative versions of the weapons in the base game for other builds. So, for example, there's a threaded cane in the base game, which is for skill-based people. But in this game, there's a beast hunter whip, a beast cutter, that is actually a whip type weapon for strength builds. And they also have added new bosses, as to be expected, but there's 5 new bosses, all different, all with different tactics, all with the dangerous, one-hit moves that we come to love and hate from these games. And one of the bosses out of the 5 is optional. And if you happen to be a completionist like me, you will enjoy fighting this last boss. But I would recommend not throwing your controller. Those things are expensive. Now, so there's about 5 bosses in this game, and I would range it to about 10 to 15 hours of content as well. They also expanded and improved the challenge dungeons, allowing for co-op to be easier and more streamlined for your friends, and also for it to be easier to get invaded if you're into that type of thing. But I must say as a friend and as a reviewer, I don't want you guys coming back at me with Venom, is, because I didn't warn you, is that this game is more difficult. Somehow it's more difficult than the base game. Yep, you heard me right. Somehow they managed to squeeze some more difficulty in this game. You will have to face new challenges. There's new enemy types. There's an area with a certain giant, which I may have made a video about, that you will learn to hate. But if you want to get a weapon, you have to beat this giant. From Software knows how to punish you and reward you at the same time. This game is difficult, so thankfully they did improve it by allowing you to be able to summon people more easily. Such as there's a new co-op faction that was added in just before the release of the expansion. A lot of players are nice enough to help you if you get stuck, which is most likely going to be the case. The graphics in this game are pretty, as always. It looks like watching an amazing classical painting spring to life. I'm going to have to say that this DLC is a high recommend, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Only dock it slightly because while it's beautiful, it does reuse some environments, some enemy types. And 10 to 15 hours is long, but I wish that there was more. I wish that there was more bosses in this expansion. But if you love Bloodborne like I do, this is obviously a buy. Most likely already have the game already. But if you did stop by and you're on the fence, definitely pick it up. And please like and subscribe to the video. I'll see you guys again.